So let's look at this design, right? I mean, it's very clear. Okay, you can see the box wise here, the first box on the top, then you have some content in the center, right? The content is number 1 and 2. Now the second box, you can see inside that one, this white background. uh, then you see the number 3, the text in the center. Then on the fourth box, you can have, you know, basically, let's call it a parent box with 2 children, right? 2 paragraph, something like that, so that you can style the parent box as a display flex and add some gap. Done. So that was first. Second, in the third one, right? Again, imagine the outer box, and inside you're gonna have the container box, but all of them has container. Okay, look at how they are properly aligned on the left side. Look at the margin, right? So when you see something like this properly aligned, there is a container box, and that container has some certain maximum width, all that, right? Okay, and then there is the image, you can see. I mean, the row box and the 2 column. The first row has heading and paragraph. The first column has heading, paragraph. Second column has image. And the same, just opposite, right? The first column has here image, and second column has heading and paragraph. So you have to exactly see this, right? Okay, let's design the first one. Okay, I think by just looking at this now, you guys have idea already, but I will just write the code here and just see how I can do, right? So I will add, I need index page, style, challenge 6, link your style sheet. Good. Now, right, first thing first, if you go to the bottom of this design, right? I mean, that box is the our page, okay, web page, okay, the browser, right? This is, just imagine this is your browser, the area of the site, or the border, right? Black border. But let's not worry about that border. That is just a design, right? But look at here, the color we have 1, 2, 3, right? And then you have this font here. So how many font is there? Roboto Light, and then Playfair Black, Playfair Black. So that is 60. Okay, so there is Playfair and then Roboto regular, right? Okay, so you have Roboto Light and regular. There is two different weight, right, of the font, and the Playfair Black. Okay, the layout. This is font, Google font. Layout is, is saying container. The max width is 1228 pixel, and in the first section, mean height is 660 pixel. Okay, so we're gonna just try to implement these things. So first thing first, right? Let's what we can do is, let's get the font first. Okay, let's get our resource ready, right, before we start writing code. uh, Something to get from outside, right? That is font. So let's get that one. So it's a roboto, right? I have something here. Not that one. Okay, roboto. I don't know why this. Okay, I'll just click roboto, right? Let's click this roboto. So it says regular. Regular is this one 400. Okay, look at here, regular 400. I click this, and then medium, bold, black. So regular, and what was the next other one? Let me check. Okay, so regular and light, right? Light. Okay, so regular light should be, that is thin and light 300. Okay, so that is 400 and thinner 300. I mean, there is light italic, we don't need, just normal light, right? And the normal regular font. Okay, that is two. Once you finish selecting this, right, you can add the other one also here. The same place is okay, no problem. So now we just search Playfair display here, right? See this one. So Playfair, let me check quickly. Just the black, okay? Playfair black, right? You just have to look here, black, the font black, right? Here, 900. That's the one, okay? So add that. So it's added. If you look at here, right? Font family is added already here, okay? So what I said last time, either you can copy this link and put in your head section, copy that and put in the head section here, right? Just below this, or maybe above here, below the title, add there. Or the best thing always you can do is import and copy the style and put it here, right? See, one line. So you can look at here, family Playfair and weight is 900, and family Roboto, weight is 300 and 400. Good, that is all you need, right? Then what we need, our global, what you call that, global style, right? Basically margin 0, universal, okay, not global but universal, right? Padding 0, and box sizing border box, right? Border box. You just prepare it, right? Now you have an idea what you're gonna do. Also, I need to copy this font family now. Okay, so see what I will do, right? See how I will arrange all this here right now. I just place, for now I just place here, right? But I will look at the design. Let me close this, no need. I will look at a design, right? And Roboto light used in what place? Where? So how I know, right? 18 Roboto light 18 pixel. So most likely that is, and Roboto regular is 21 pixel, right? So most likely that is just used here, correct? I think that is the 118 pixel. So 2, right? Number 2. Let's see. 2 and 3 is 36 pixel. 2. What is 3, right? 3 is 36 pixel. Okay, this one. 3. So 2 and 3 is Playfair, right? So all the headings are Playfair, okay? 2 and 3. 2 and 3, okay? The 4 is Roboto regular, 21 pixel. So look at 4, right? That is paragraph. So all the paragraph are 21 pixel. So number 1, this one is the only one 18 pixel. So with that, right, what I can say is uh, whatever this text, you can, let's make this one maybe paragraph, right? Just make it p tag, okay? That one 21. But again, all this p also uh, not 20, this is 18, right? So what I can do now, let me think. lot of the paragraph, right? Fine. Lot of the paragraph is what I will do. Just select here p tag like this and roboto here, or better, right? Better will be body. Just give to the body this one, okay? Font family roboto san, okay? And font weight, right? Weight 400. Good. So that will apply to all the paragraph. Done. Now this is for the heading 1 and 2, right? So you can call it heading 1 and heading 2 font family this one. But now you have to be careful later, right? You have to apply heading 1 maybe different weight, heading 2 different weight, right? So here heading 1 maybe you can get a font weight. I mean both is black, right? 900. That is fine. That is all you have. Both is 900, okay? So yeah, I think that is fine, okay? That's fine. We will fix, no problem. Whatever we have to fix later, we're gonna fix it. But the most of the thing is done already. Okay guys, so let's start our code now. I believe that is all we need for to just start our work, right? That is good enough. So I have 1 section, 2 section, 3 and 4 section, a total 4 section. Can I make this a header section? And I'm gonna add 4 section, okay? One like that. See, that is all I have, right? 1 section, 2 section, 3 section, 4 section. So let's work on the first one, right? The header section here. Okay, what I can say now, right? One more thing I need is container, correct? Container. So just below the here, right? I'll say container class, container, and so as much as possible, okay, the style what is used all over the place, I will maybe try to figure out, right? That means I'm, like I already have an idea what I will do. So if you have idea, you just write some basic style or mostly common use style, right? You can do that also, okay? So container 1128 is the max width. So always width you can make it 80% or 90%, and then max width 1126 28, okay? And then center, right? So margin, everyone understand this, right? What I'm doing, top and bottom 0, left and right is auto. Auto will divide the space in both sides equally. Auto. So I mean, hope this is very much clear, right? What we have done here. So yeah, good to go. Now what we can do is the next step. So we have taken care of this part. We have taken care of this part. 660 pixel. You can do that, right? It's okay. Even font. You can add the font, right? You can define in the variable. If you have the font already, you can define the variable, right? So you can say colon root like that, and then dash dash. Let's call it, I don't know what is the color name, right? Col color 1. For now I will just add it something, right? Let's call this one, this is what color is this? I will not know the color, right? So that is gray, not gray, right? Some kind of, even not red, what do you call that? Orange, dark orange maybe, not orange, okay? I don't know what is the call. I'll just call it call to, right? But you make sure you put the right name, right? I don't know how to find out right now. And color 3 will be this one, right? That's the black one. But please, give proper name, right? uh, that I can call it, let's say, okay, just give me a second. I can call this one maybe, so that would be here. What would be that color? Not the yellow, right? Maybe not yellow. Okay, there's something like yellow one, right? Light yellow something.
It looks like beige though.
Okay, so let's make it beige, right? Beige like that. BAZE, right? I hope that is okay. And this one will be light red, not red, right? What is that color called? Anyone? Brown. Okay, yeah.
Brown.
Okay. I told you I have no idea, right? Color I cannot figure out. Okay. Brown. Good. And this would be something dark, right? So uh not black but greenish dark. Okay. Let's call it green dark, right? Dark. Okay, we have some proper name we can use, right? See, now this is just become easy. You can just use this name, right? All right, very good. So the process will become quick now. So I need this and this, right? But when I'm designing, I know I'm going to put the container. So I'll just have a div, call it class container. Good. So my stuff is center already, right? You're going to need this all in all of here. I mean, you're going to need this in everywhere, right? So let's put it there. Very good. Okay, now you need a box, right? You have the container, you need a box to wrap this content. Okay, so I can call it div dot maybe header text, or maybe hero text, right? I'll just call it hero box, that hero. Okay, here, and then you're gonna have p tag, and that is 3 word, right? So lorem 3 maybe I just put there, and then heading 1, that is this text, right? So here is no text. Okay. Oh, okay, there is no text, right? The responsive layout don't have to be struggle, right? Can I copy this? Don't have to be struggle. Okay, so that is all right. Good. Done. This part is done now, right? So you can commit, or let's finish the HTML, right? And then you can commit. I mean, you can do that. But at least make 2 to 3 commit. Okay. So next one is this one, right? I will just add all the HTML, okay, and then I will start writing this here. So now here also what I need, I'm going to have first line. It's like something okay, something like this, right? Let's say this is the second section box, and you added the container, right, to be in the center like that. Okay, that is a container. Now inside the container, first I will put here heading 2, and below this is also a box, right? Heading 2 is also a box. It will be something like this, correct? And then I need, because I have something left and right, this 4, right? Left and right. So always when you have two stuff in the same row, right? This is one row, two column. When you have one row, two column, how you gonna achieve that? Box. You need a box, correct? So look at where is the design here. So you need a box, and inside that box you're gonna have two paragraphs, like here and again here, right? Like that. And that's how things gonna work. So h1 is a box itself. So inside a container, I don't need I think I don't need, I just put h1 is okay, right? So I have to copy, correct? Did I copy earlier? Yeah. And then after that, after h1 is done, now I need one box here. So that is a div, and inside there is a paragraph, one paragraph, and again paragraph. Okay, done. So this you can give a name, right? Let's call it class of, let's call it section 2 text, right? Like that, section 2. Okay, we can give all this class, right? Section let's see, I think section 1, let's make it, because the top one is header, we can leave it like that, and this is section 1. Similarly, we're done with the section 1. Now let's do class and section 2. So let's look at the section 2 design now. We finish this one, right? Here, so you have container already, you are inside the container. Now I need again a box, because one row with two column, so I need a box. So what I will do, section 2 is this section 2, and I already have a container div, correct, in the center, and I need one row with two columns. So that is one row with two column, right, inside the container. So I need the one row box, and inside you're gonna have two column like this. Okay, so here is image and here is the text, like a heading. You have a, you can have a heading 1 and you have paragraph like that. So let's continue, right? Let's look at that. So you have container, right? Now you need a row box, right? Div. Even you can call this let's call it row, right? Row, same style, I believe. So even there is section 2, even section 1 text, you can add row, right? So same flex box can be applied. Okay, and then inside you have a two box, because the left and right. Okay, so right has the image, right, slash image slash, I think, one image, right? And I don't know, this sun sign, something like that. And here you have heading 2. So what is that heading 2? Made custom for you. So for you, and then after is a paragraph. Okay, save. Just click on the format document, right, and do format. So I have done, this is done, right? Done. Now let's go to the section 2, section here, section 3. Inside the container you have a div, that is class, let's call it a row, and there is two div. So let's look at design. So this is inside the container. So let's draw it again. That's the main web page. Then you have container in the center, and in the container you have the row box, because inside the row you can have many columns. Now the first column, and you have second column here, right? Second column. So the first column is the image, and second column has heading 1 and paragraph. Good to go, you know. So even I can copy here, right? Just copy these things is okay. Like just copy this, and that is second column, so I will put it inside the second column here. And the first one is image, copy that, put it in the first one. Just change the image to 2, right? Image 2, and whatever is that mountain view, right? I don't know, mountain, I'm not sure what is that, but anyway, does not matter. So now if we look at our web page, let's see how it looks. And you can see the design, right? And even the first one also looks on the top, right? Header section is same, it's just little big, correct? And then you have a container in the center, so that all align properly. And the only thing is in the center one box here, you know, maybe big, little big, right? I believe, yeah. So it has the paragraph, and we have heading 1. Heading 1 you have to style, right? And put that in the center of the box. Okay, you can move the whole box in the center, right? That should be fine, I believe. So yeah, when you give a height, right, to the box, then you can move that, you know, anywhere you want. So you're gonna make a one box with a give a certain height, or just add a padding, right? Also will be fine. And then you move this small information in the center. So maybe you have to wrap it in another box. Maybe we have to we have to check, right? Something like this one, and move it somewhere like in the center. So we'll see how it works. Okay, so it's let's go live view. So it looks something like this, you know. So that, because already some style is applied, remember that we have already style and content is in the center, everything is working perfectly fine, right? Okay, very good. So let's tackle the first part now. The real styling will come now, right? The header section, let's do that. So if you look at header section, the first thing you're going to look at is background color, and give it the height, right? Can we do that? Let's do that. So header and background color, and I have color already. I can select this one, or you can call the variable now and just call the name. See that? You don't have to look for again copy paste there already. And give a height. So how much was 660 pixels, something like that. Let's see what saying, right? 660 pixel, yeah. Mean height, right? Minimum height. So you can put it mean height. How you can write mean height like that, 660 pixel. Done. So now let's check now. So look at that. So this is the height of the box. Okay, that's too much, right? I mean, we don't have to do this, but it's saying, right, even you can add, like you can just add a padding top and bottom, maybe 100 pixel, left and right 0, right, is okay. It looks something like this, right? You can do that, still fine. When you add padding, that means equal space. That's why it's still this is in the center, right? So you decide what you want to do. It does not matter, okay? As long as it looks something same is okay, right? Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, if I look at this design here, this one and this one, they are in the center, right? And they have certain size, okay? The 2 is 60 pixel and this is maybe 18 pixel, right? So I will say h1 font size 60 pixel, and there is a color also, right? So color of the font is variable brown, right? Okay, and the text is in the center, so let's put text in the center, right? Text align center. Okay, same thing with the paragraph. So there are many paragraph, right? Also in the other section. So what I will do this time, I will call header paragraph, okay, and give font size of 18 pixel now, and font weight 300, and also it is capital letter, remember. So text transform, right? Text transform to uppercase. I'm just tackling one thing, right? Look at that. So paragraph in the header section, so I just try to apply the things they said, right, in the design. So let's look at now here. So it looks something like this. Okay, so right, so if the difference between, the only thing I see now the different is, uh these things break it down, right? Like don't and then have to be a struggle in the just below. Okay, and it's not here. Even the line height is too much, right? A lot. So how are we going to fix that? So let's look at this. We have a hero section, so let's tackle this hero, right? Hero section, yeah, and do something with that. Maybe we can say, right, width or max width, let's give it 600 pixel, and then margin, not margin, right? If we apply 600 pixel max width, right, uh and okay, but I want, because we have add a padding, okay, so the top and bottom is already, it is already in the center, okay. There is two way you can fix that. Either you do flex and align item, oh, flex display, right? Display flex. In the parent you do display flex. No, you cannot do, right? Remember there is a container, and then inside the container there is a header. So that's why I said either you put this inside another box and then apply the, like flex and make it in the center, or what we can do is, let's make it 800. Yeah, that is fine. Or we can leave it like that, is also okay. That is fine. The only thing is, if you want to use flex, you must wrap in the separate box here, like put this in the separate box. Then in the hero you can apply flex and move that box in the center, right? Align item center, you can do that, or justify content center, align item center, that whole box will be in the center. But because of the padding in the header, right, top and bottom equal padding, the box is already in the center, and margin 0 auto, right? So okay, what is that? here, because max width is 800, and then you can put margin top and bottom 0, left and right auto. Okay, I will show you just now, right? Let's give a background color of red and see. See, that's the box. Okay, that is the box, right, in the center already, because of that margin 0 auto, right? It's already in the center, so that's fine. I mean, this is also okay, right? Anyhow, either you use flex, so you have to make a parent box for this hero box, so you can put a flex in that parent box and make it go this in the center, or you can give some width maximum. I mean, of course you have to give a width to put like to control the size of this text, and then margin 0 auto will make it in the center, right? But the line height is too much for heading, so you can do here line height. I think 1.2 will be okay. Let's save, right? No, 1.1. Oh, did not work. Oh, line style, sorry guys, it should be line height 1.2. Bring it little more in 1.1. Yeah, I think 0.9 should be how much? So just too much touching, right? Yeah, that looks okay, I think, you know. Or basically you can add it 1.1 is okay, you know, that is also. All right, if you want to add some, you know, just below some space, right, you can do like margin bottom of this paragraph. Can we do that? So here margin bottom maybe 16 pixel, and that's separate right from the top, so we can leave it like this is okay. uh Let me remove this background color. So something, you know, like put in the final box, just add background color and see how it look, right? So you can, you know, there is only two things you can do: either you apply the flex to the parent and make it go in the center, or, you know, just there is a width already, margin 0 auto. But in that case, when you have padding, right, because this padding is already pushing top and bottom equally 150 pixel, like from the top 150, bottom 150. That's why that box is already in the center. The basically the container is already in the center. I remember. Yeah. Okay, so let's leave it now. Can I make it side by side? Okay. So let's work on the second part, right? So what is second? One more thing, you know, look at here, right? See, there is a space between the character. Okay, how are you gonna do that? So you can add a line space. No, what was that space? Oh God, I forgot, right? Not white space, but uh, God, I don't remember. Okay, I will, let me check later. Okay, I will add that one, right? So that will, or you guys can also check, you know, that will be not a problem. I think line space between, right? Not space between, but not character. Line style. Okay, line. Do I put line style? Maybe. Let's make it 1 point. Let's make it 2 pixels. See what happens. Not a line, right? This is a character. Okay. So No, that will not work. And can we Google it? Space between character, right? Character CSS. A letter spacing. Okay, here. Yeah. So that's what happened, right? Letter spacing, and you can make it maybe 2 pixel and save. So there is some space now, or let's make it 3. So you have to experiment, right? 4 pixel. Yeah. So you see the gap now is between the letter. Good. So we done. I know. Just leave it like that. Let's move to the second part here. Section 1. So what you see in the design, right? Most likely you see something space on the top and bottom, some padding. That is all, So section 1, we can select here and give it a margin of space like the top and bottom, right? So that is padding. Top and bottom maybe 50 pixel, left and right 0. Why? Because we have already from the container a lot of space on the left and right. So you see there is a gap now, right? Top and bottom. Now let's do one thing. Okay, I think I added heading 1 also here, right? There should be heading 2. Heading 2, okay. So in design, is that same color? Yes, that's okay. I will just select section 1 heading 2 and then give the style, right? So that's section 1 H2 color is how much? Variable the brown, right? But all the heading has the same size, okay. These 3, all the heading is same size. You can do one thing, right? Heading 2 and give it font size of how much is that? 36 pixel, okay. See, now all will be same size now. So all heading 2 are same size. You see that? So I will bring this common style on the top here, right here. Okay. So this can go text align center. Even you can no, you cannot do the flex. No, right? I mean, you can do that. Does not matter, But in the section, right? In the section, if you do like display, let's say flex, what gonna happen? Display flex. Oh, there is a container. Okay, so it will not work, right? Because there is a, remember the container. So you must have the nearest parent to apply flex. Remember, so it will not work unless you add in a different container. There is container. So this container. Okay, so inside the row, right? The row, these are in the container. Just below that. I mean, it's okay. There is no need, right? You just do a margin bottom and add maybe how much? 21 pixel. Yeah, just gap. Now let's look at this part. Okay, this is on the left and right, correct? So that is the row, right? So that is a common style. Okay, row is a common, right? So let's make it here, somewhere here. dot row display flex, and I think I will just give a gap, right? Gap of maybe, I don't know how much, 30 pixel, something like that. See, so a lot of work is done already now. See that? So even this, because this is shrink, that's why it looks something, but you can see now, right? Just a lot of work is done. So what we can do next is let's style this part, right? So see, this one, like image is pushing the text, correct? So how are we going to fix that? So section 2, let's give some space top and bottom, right? That will be padding, top and bottom 50 pixel, uh, left and right 0. Then we will look at the row is okay. This 2 div, that's the div, right? And here is a div also, the image. So now think about this box, the first box and the second box, right? And give some size to them, okay? Or make it equal size also is fine, right? So here I can give a class name. Let's call it, I believe we can give common, right? Row, let's give it row dash text, or maybe just call it call, okay? Call, so that all gonna have same class, same style, right? Just to quickly finish this up, but it will work, I'm sure, right? Let's try. Here is also, and here is also good. So once you have a row, I mean, it can go also same thing. Call just below the flex. Where is that row here, right? We can say dot call and flex basis, right? I think flex, what was that, width, not width, right? Flex basis, or flex, let's make it flex grow, right? 1, okay? That's okay. The next thing is we have to image, right? Image also is a common style. What we do with the image, remember, width is always 100% of the parent box, and object fit content, right? Like that, and that's it. So that change content, why like that? So flex grow 1, right? Flex grow 1, I mean, something is not correct, because this grow already, right? Too much, this did not. Let me see, did I put in this somewhere in the wrong place? That's okay, that's the call, that's image call, right? Content, if I do cover, what's gonna happen? But still this box grow too much, right? Because of the text, like it should be all equal size boxes. It did not work, right? So I mean, what we can do is object fit content, just leave it content. So what we can do is, the solution for that is, let's make this different, right? Call img. Okay, there is call and call img, right? And we're gonna give some size to both of them. So I will bring this down. This is not no more common. So flex width, or maybe let's call it a flex basis 60%, and dot call img around 35%, right? Let's make it 35. Yeah, 35. 35%. Okay, so it looks something like this, guys. Now you have to fix the here, right? I mean, you can adjust the size. Okay, see how you can adjust, right? Just adjust the width of the box, make it maybe more small. You can make this one, or you can give it 50-50 also is okay, right? 50, and try this 50, or let's make it 48. Okay, so that it will not wrap. Something like that is also okay. The next thing you can do is fix these things. So there is no space, right, on the bottom of the section. So that was the third section. Let's put it here. Same thing, right? Can I do dot section 3, and it will add some space here. So there is some padding top and bottom. You can increase the gap also if you want. Just add some more gap between, or you can use justify between, right, by giving like some small space, leave it like 10% space, and then in between you can add a gap, or just put a gap, right? Is okay. Now this part you have to fix. So in the design, how it looks, yeah, so there is some margin bottom and all that, right? Okay, the the paragraph is 21 pixel, right? That is what I added before. Is there paragraph somewhere? P tag, P tag, P tag, P tag. I don't see, because all the paragraph, the remaining paragraph is 21 pixel. So heading to, just put it here, P tag, and font size will be 21 pixel. Okay, and that should also help. Okay, so what we can do now, right? Fonts, heading, all the heading 2 is, there is already heading 2. Why not you just put margin bottom, right? For all heading 2, how much? Maybe 26 pixel. Can we do that? And that will work. So you see there is a space now, right, below. So this is all we have to do, right? Now the next tomorrow, tomorrow, right, morning, I'll record the class, and in that one I'll talk about the responsive design, maybe something about the font unit. So we just learned how to add the Google font and all that, right? We learned that one. So with that said, right, that will help in our next project, the last one here, challenge 8, right? So this is the responsive design. Okay, we have to make this responsive, right? There is a navbar and all that things, right? So we're going to work on this slowly, because this is the final, but make sure when we do this project, right, we 100% understand everything. Okay, so there is footer section, all that, right? Very easy stuff, same stuff what we have done so far. Okay, but if we do this by understanding, and we can do it by ourselves, as long as you understand that, and you will be able to do it step by step, you know. So what I will do, right, in the video I will talk about the responsive design and all that, but I will not do the project. I want you guys to try. Okay, try, and let me stop this.